pride for the school, to support other teams and to support your own team, of course.
People like show that they're into the school and represent the school well, then they're smart.
Not necessarily being the best player on the field, but like having the most heart and wanting to be out there the most.
How do you guys get your teams to prepare and focus before the game?
It's very hard to get a group of 35 girls to all focus, but something that we do is we kind of, like, while we're warming up, we do the same thing every day, and like we let ourselves talk and stuff while we're stretching, but then right when we pick up our six, that's when we become focused. So
we kind of get into it when we go into chapel. We do like a team meeting, and then we'll go into chapel and we'll all talk together kind of, and captains will go up and speak and get motivated, and as we're leaving the chapel, it's kind of quiet until we get into the locker room, then we just throw in our stuff.
It starts out by stretching. We kind of get calm and focused and kind of get in our zone, and then during warm-ups we all get super hyped up, and that really gets us in the game mode to go out there and just kill it.
Yeah, what we do is we go in the chapel like you guys. We have each captain like say their own thing to like from each away meet or each home meet to like probably like get everyone focused on particular points of the race.
For us, it's kind of like an all-day thing. From like the moment we arrive, where we have our team meal, and then from there it's like game mode. It's like you gotta know your responsibility. You gotta be preparing for what you're gonna do in the game, your position, know your place, and it's kind of like an all-day thing.
Who in your 4 years has like impacted you the most? Like whether it's a coach, player?
For me, it's probably my brother. I think my freshman year, he was a senior captain, and I kind of always looked up to him as to what I wanted to be. I wanted to be the guy that was like there for everybody on the team, and one of the most skilled players on the field, as well as one of the most respected players on the field.
Yeah, I usually like never thought of myself as a good runner at all, but like my sophomore year, there was a captain named Noah O'Toole who like made these jokes that really like got everyone less nervous for a meet.
probably for me it would be the captains my freshman year, because I didn't speak and I was like nervous being the only freshman with the varsity girls, and they kind of just helped confidence-wise.
For me, it was probably Coach Tarantelli. She was our coach freshman year, and then she got bumped up to our varsity coach, and she really showed me that it's about being positive on the court and really supporting all your teammates the best you can.
Probably my favorite sports movie is Miracle on Ice, because when I was 10 years old, I could recite the whole entire speech that he said in the locker room.
For me, I don't know what it was called, but it was like this about these group of guys who were on this cross-country team in like California, and they were all like, they started as pretty out of shape, but they all became like really good and like won all states and nationals and all that stuff.
It has to be the Remember the Titans. It has to be. Our whole team came and like watched it at Jared Bataki's house one night.
Mine would be class of '92. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but I'm a big David Beckham, Paul Scholes guy. Like they like started out like really young in the club, and then they like moved their way up, and like just watching them like go through their whole careers at Manchester United, like that movie's just so good.
Yeah, they have no idea what you're talking about.
Not a clue.
Yeah, no.
So my favorite sports movie was probably this volleyball movie that came out last year, and it was about this team, and they were really the underdogs. They had lost one of their teammates in a car accident, and they fought through, and they had to come together as a team, and they ended up winning the state championship. Yeah, it's a true story.
Probably when Spellman came here. We came out of the locker room pretty fired up because we weren't performing in the first half. And we came out, Jake got a fumble recovery. That was huge. That was probably the best moment. That has to be, that drive we went down and scored. That has to be the best moment because that kind of changed the tide of the game.
Highlight of the season for me was first day of preseason. kind of a complete culture change with us. A lot of us were really comfortable in the system that we were in, and new coach, new guys on the team, all the seniors kind of finally working together. Like the first day of preseason, we were just ready to go, and we were fired up for the rest of the year. So.
Best part of our season so far was after we won the New Bedford game away, because that was our first game back after we lost Maddie, and I think that was really hard mentally on our team, especially with our offensive line, because it was all new from that point.
Best part of our season was probably when we crushed Durfee. Usually they're a hard team, and this year we came out and we beat them in 3, like hard. And, and it felt so good because that was a really big win for us, and it really just set the tone for our season and really pushed us to work hard.
Being an athlete at Stang makes you push yourself to a higher standard because people have greater expectations for you. I think that helps push you to do better things.
Academic-wise, to stay on top of everything because your schedule is so jam-packed and you're getting home super late from practice and games, and it really just makes you have to be more organized and work harder in your schoolwork.
I think one of the things that separates being older athletes, for us, obviously, we have all the younger kids on our team looking up to us. We have kids that come up to us in the hallway and they're coming to talk to us, and we have to set good examples by what we do on and off the field, and kind of show them this is how you're supposed to do it. So I'd probably say being a role model is probably the best thing about being an athlete at Stang.
I think some of the things that you guys have touched upon is that it's really tough to be a student athlete here. You have to be on top of all your work, and you have to be preparing for college as well. You have college essays to write. You really have to find that balance and make sure that you're on top of all your stuff.
I think it helps people getting out of their shell. Usually I know a lot of kids on the cross country team are really shy, but me and the other captains probably help them to be pretty chill with the team.